With the right know-how and the right software, we can create our 3D models really quick and easily. So you see here it says, we need someone to make a tab middle for this image. I just cannot get it right. Black and white. So we're using InkScape, only program in the world that I feel like we should be using for 3D models. But hey, that's just one lonely guy saying it like it is. So let me show you. So we're going to right click here and we're going to choose to trace the bitmap. And you can see we get this result, which is a pretty good result. Let's go ahead and hit apply. And let's go ahead and move it down here. So there's our puppy. So then we're going to hit path and we're going to choose break apart here. And then what we're going to do here is take this background here and we're just going to push it to the bottom of our layer stack by hitting end on the keyboard. Okay. And then we're going to go into outline mode here and click on this piece and let's go ahead and give it a color. Get back out into normal mode here. And so you can see that's kind of what we've got going on now. All right, so we've got the starts of a pretty good little design here. So let's go back over to Layers Palette and kind of see what we've got going on. So this piece here is going to be our backplate. Now the original image had a little issue right here, so we're just going to double click and get rid of those nodes. That takes care of that little issue, not a big deal. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn our backplate off. I think that will be a better solution here. And then what are we going to do from here? Well, we have some pieces right here, for example. Those pieces, if we move those to the top of our layer stack here, and we change those colors, those are already black. So this image here, do we need it? Yeah, we need that. Okay. So we're going to do that there. So you can see those elements. We're going to go ahead and select some additional elements there. And we'll go ahead and make all of those black. And yes, we're going to bring all that to the top of our layer stack here. And so now you can kind of see all those pieces are coming up in there. Now, we can leave them like they are, where they're going to print on top of our body, or we can cut a hole in our body, either way. So let's go into outline mode and take a look at some additional pieces here. All of these pieces right here, right? So we could go ahead and just move them all up in the layer stack. And then we come back out here and we can kind of see what we got going on here. So I think that's what I am going to choose to do, is cut a hole. So Control minus. Or what we could do is we can go ahead and hit Control plus. Now that changes the color, but you can see we do have holes in there now. And then what we're going to do here is those right there, that and this and that. That's all going to be white, and let's go ahead and bring that together and turn that off. Now the rest of these, we are going to go ahead and just select that and this and hit Control K, and then we get that. Okay, let's go ahead and put our dog back to being brown again. In fact, let's go over here to the layers, or the stroke rather, and let's just sample the stroke color of the original image. And there we go. So now she's looking exactly like the original. So we'll turn it back on our back plate here. We'll go ahead and turn on our white eyes. And now you can see we have a pretty good example of the original dog. Okay? So that's it. Now this piece is going to be white. And then we have some white pieces there too. But that's the extent of our puppy here. So now let's go ahead and grab this, and then let's go ahead and resize this to the finished size. So we're doing a can opener, I believe is what it was. Tab opener, yep. So we're going to do a tab opener. So we're going to scale this down to what? Let's say 67, okay? That is roughly 2.5 inches, something like that. Okay, so that'll work. 67. Let's go ahead and Control S, go to the desktop and save our puppy. And what do we want to save it to? Well, let's save it to puppy tab. We'll go ahead and save Save that. And that's all there is to it here in Inkscape. Now we're going to pop over to Bambu and turn it into a 3D model. All right, so here we are in Bambu. Let's go ahead and hit Control I, go to our desktop here, and open up our puppy tab. And there's puppy tab. So all right, so what we want to do is just go ahead and convert this. So the first piece in puppy tab, we are going to make it 6 mil thick. Now you can make it thicker, but for a tab opener, you need it at least 6 mil thick. And then for our eyes here, which are going to be white, let's just set those at 2 mil as well. And then finally, for the main dog body, let's go ahead and set that at 2 mil as well. But we are going to change color 6 to a more dog appealing color. Let's see here. Let's go with, I really don't know. Let's just go with that. All right, close enough. So then we will come in here and we'll just hit 6 on our keyboard and make our puppy a nice little brown color. Now we want to set that on top of our 6 mil backplate. So we'll come over here to the move tool. Now this is 2 millimeter thick. So we're going to pretend it's only 1 millimeter thick. So we're going to put that at 6.5. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like now. Now I think that's a little bit tall, so we're going to change that to just plain old 6. See what that looks like. We could probably even go down a little bit more. Let's do 5.5. What the heck? I want that to be just barely above, and I like that. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing with our eyes, or our eyes and our mouth here. Let's go ahead and make that 2, and then we're going to go ahead and move this up to the same 5.5. Okay, so now we've got that. Now they did say they wanted it black and white, so let's go ahead and make it black and white. Okay, so that's just a black and white tab opener. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and add a keychain holder. So we type in key, and there it is. Now this file is available on the free Patreon. The link to my Patreon is in the video description below, as well as my Facebook group and all the different ways to contact me. We've got a lot of great things going on in the Facebook group. We do weekly live training classes. This week has been a busy week. We've had almost every day. We've had some epic training classes. And by the way, all those are available on YouTube right now. Some of them are 4 and 5 hours long of straight up 3D modeling. So you see there, our little tab there, big enough for our jump ring. We're going to call it good there. So we're going to select it, Shift Control, and right click and merge. Okay, and then we're going to put in our soda tab. So right click or Control I again, and then this time we're going to be searching for can. And there's a specific file right here. That's our file right there. And we're just going to go ahead and move that into position. And I think we're going to do it right there by his paws. So there we go. So what we want to do here on the can tab, we're going to use his paws as a place to put it. But we don't want it to stick out much past his paws. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and select that assembly and move it back a little bit. Something where it's just barely, see how it's just barely picking out there? I think that's good. All right. Now this piece down here, we don't actually need that piece at all. So we can go ahead and delete it. Okay, we can't delete it just yet because we didn't merge it. So that's what we didn't do. So let's go ahead and Shift Control and merge. So you can see it is not merging. Well, that's because we don't have the assembly selected. So we have our piece selected. Let's go into Objects, but we don't have the assembly. So if we come up here and Control click on the assembly, then we got something. Right click and merge. Okay, now we can go ahead and delete that piece right there because we no longer need it. And that's it. So now we have our completed little puppy tab holder. Just that easy. So let's go ahead and try to slice it and see what we get. And so there you go. And you can see here we've got our little slot for our keychain holder. Now it's saying here that there's a floating cantilever, and that's talking about this slot is what it's talking about. So what we could do here is go back to our prepare tab. I have a special profile saved for can openers. It's right there. And let's go ahead and do it again. And you'll see this time we don't get no warning messages because we have just that front lead edge supported. Okay, that's it. That's it. Puppy's done. So super simple to create here with Inkscape and Bambu Studio. You can see we created a cute little puppy keychain. So hopefully that helps you out, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions or need one-on-one training or some custom files made for you, this is my contact information, so feel free to reach out via email. You can text me. You could even give me a call. I'd be happy to answer questions or give you more details on the one-on-one training we offer, and as well as if you need custom files made until you are up to speed on how to make them yourself, feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to help you with that as well.